Hello everyone. What I did here was I took the New York Times medium grid and I put it into this thing, so let's go. So, row 2, I have 5 digits, I'll start there, and today we're going to be starting at the top of the grid, I think. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 tells me 1, 6, 8, 9 to fill out. This can't be 9, this can't be 6, that can be anything. That can't be 6 or 8. Oh, this can't be 6 and this can't be 8 either because of that 8. Okay. So I've got a 1, 9 looking here. This is now not 1 or 9. This is 6 or 8. That couldn't have been 9. It can't be 8 because of the box, and it can't be 1 because of the pair I just did. So that's a 6. That's an 8. And we're off. Let's see. In box 3, I have 2, 6, 7, 8, 9. I need 1, 3, 4, 5. But that one can't be 4 or 5, so that is 1 or 3. This one can't be 4. That could be anything. No, that can't be 4 because of the row. That could be anything, which is irritating. Well, let's see. Are there any digits I can just write in? Maybe. I don't know. That 6 and that 6 tells me there must be a 6 in the middle of box 6, and it's one of 2 places. I don't see anything fruitful in the left 3 rows. What about the right 3 rows? The middle 3 rows. That forces a 4 into one of 2 places in box 8. But I think that's as good as I'm going to get that for the middle 3 rows. The ending 3 rows, that 4 and that 4, tell me there must be a 4 on the left in box 3, but it can't go here, so that is a 4. Yeah, so that's a 4. And I could have seen that also from pencil marking the grid, too. But next option is going to be look at column 9. I have 4, 5, 7, 9 placed. 1, 2, 3, 6, 8 to fill in. This can't be 1, but I think could be just about anything else. This one's not 6. That one could be anything. There's nothing else in its row. This one can't be 8. Okay, let's try some other thing. The middle row has 1, 4, 7, 9 already filled in. I need 2, 3, 5, 6, 8 to fill in the rest. That's not 3 or 6. This one isn't 3 or 8 or 6. So that is down to 2 or 5. This one can't be 2. But 3, 5, 6, 8 still looks possible. This one can't be 6 or 8. But that one could be. I don't have much to go on. Let's see. Column 1 just has 2, 6, 7 filled in. So I'm looking at 1, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9. to fill up these other ones now. This one, or rather these two, can't be 3, 4, or 8. But this one could be 1, 5, or 9. This one can't be 9. So it's down to 1 or 5. This isn't 1, but 3, 4, 5, 8, 9. Okay, 3, 4, 5 are also out, so that's 8 or 9. This one's not 9, but could be just about anything else. This one's not 9, but also can't be 8. Let's see. That's a 4 and that's a 4. 4 is forced in the bottom of box 4, but not there, so that's a right end 4. That just confirms what I already knew, that 4 was locked into one of two places in box 7. Let's see. 1, 4, 6, 7. In box 4, I need the other digits, which has to be 2, 3, 5, 8, 9 in some fashion. Now, this can't be 8. This can't be 8. Neither of these can be 3, and oh, that one can't be 8. No, that one could be 8, actually. 2, 3, 5, 8, 9, but this one only gets rid of 3, but it also gets rid of 5. So 2, 8, or 9. This one, 2, 3, 5, 8, 9, 3, 5, and 8 are out. So that one's down to 2 or 9. Let's see. None of these can be 3, and this one can't be 3, so that forces a 3 in box 4. Well, that tells me that's not 3. That doesn't do much. 3, 4, 5, 6 in row 4 leaves me with 1, 2, 7, 8, 9 before I start looking at everything else. That can't be 9. That can't be 2 or 7. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. None of these can be 7 by box. This one can't be 7 by column. That is 7. It's forced. Now, that's a 1. Again, also by force. No, that's not 1. That's 3 or 5, but unfortunately that doesn't help me with box 3 or row 1. Very much at all. But 3, 4, 6... leaves 1, 2, 5, 7, 8, 9. Let's see, these are not 7. Or 9 because they're both in the same box. This one also gets rid of 8. As does that one. That one can't be 5. Now here, neither of them can be 5. This one also can't be 1, 2, or 7. 1, 2, 7, 8. That one can't be 8. It's ruled out these can't be 5. Let's see. I can't do anything, or can I? Seven's ruled out there, and there, and there, so that is 7. In box 6, it's forced. 4, 6, 7, 8 tells me I need 1, 2, 3, 5, 9 to fill out column 8. Of which that can be anything. That one's not 2 or 9. That one can be anything. Well, I've got 2/3 of a 1, 3, 5 triple. If I had the third, I'd know what to do from there, but unfortunately, I don't. This is somewhat irritating. Let's see, in column 7, I have 1, 2, 4, 7 placed. 3, 5, 6, 8, 9 left. That one could be anything. That one can't be 9. But 3, 5, 6, or 8 is very much still possible. Let's see, 3, 4, 8 in box 1 leaves me with 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 9 to fill out now. These two can't be 9. Two, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. Those are still possible. This one can't be 1. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 9, you guessed it, are all very much still possibilities. Oh, this is irritating. 4, 8, 9 in row 3. We've 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7 left to fill out. Now this one can't be 6, but 1, 2, 3, 5, 7 are still possible. This one can't be 7 or 5. Oh, and that one can't be 5. Let's see, 2, 4, 9 in row, what is this, 8. Leaves 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8 to fill out. Now this one can't be 1 or 3 or 8. 5, 6, 7 are still possible. This one isn't 3 or 8. This one isn't 6 or 8. The other odd digits are possible. This one isn't 7 or 8 or 5. Well, 1, 3, 6 are possible. Let's see, if I finish column 2, because those cells are both in box 7, I can eliminate 2, 3, 4, 9. I'm left with 1, 5, 6, 7, 8. This can be any of them. This one is not 7 or 8. In column 3, I have 1, 3, 4, 8. I need 2, 5, 6, 7, 9. However, 2 and 9 are both eliminated because they're already in box 7, so I'm just left with 5, 6, 7 there. Now this one can't be 7. Both of these, though, could be. That's really irritating that I've got an awful lot of candidates up top in row 1, column 3. Because if I knew what it was, I'd be able to get rid of a lot of the other candidates and basically fill out, I think, the entirety of the left third of this grid. But I don't think I can do that. Well, let's see. The only places I have for both a 3 and a 4 are this cell and this cell. So that turns into a 3-4 pair, as does that. Now what that does is when I look at the other digits, I've got 2 candidates, or 3, for 1, 5, and 9, but I've only got one space for an 8. It's that one. So that's an 8 in box 4. Therefore, this is not 8. And this isn't 8 either. 2, 9 looking at this cell in box 4 tells me that's a 5. So these are not 5. Either is that or that. Let's see. This 5 will place that as a 2. In other words, none of these can be a 2. I've now got a 1, 5 pair in box 5, looking at that cell, which just turned into an 8. I've got a 1, 5 looking here. This can't be 1 because by pair, or 8 because I placed it, so that's a 2. This 8 tells me that's a 9. That 2 tells me that's a 3. So this isn't 2 or 3. That's not 3 either. Let's see, I've got 6, 8 with everything else looking at it. That's useless. Other than get rid of the corner marks. Let's see, what else can I do? I think I have to look at the middle third of the grid. The middle 3 columns, that is. Column 4, I have 2, 3, 4, 8. So I need 1, 5, 6, 7, 9 to fill out the rest, of which that's not 5. That could be anything. That's not 9, but we knew that already. That one isn't 7. And that did me absolutely no good. In column 5, I have 4, 6, 8. I need 1, 3, 7, 9, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 along with 2. That one's not 5. That's anything. And that one is strictly limited. Okay. This cell, to fill out row 7, only has 5, 7, 8, 9 pointing at it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 are still possible, I think. This one has 5, 7, 8, 9 pointing at it. 7 and 8, 2 different ways. So that's another 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. This one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 without the 4. And if I've filled out every single cell in this grid, haven't I? Let's see, that's not 2. Let's see. These can't be 8, this can't be 8, and this can't be 8. So 8 in box 7 is there. That's not 8, that's not 8. Well, that forces an 8 in column 9. It has to go here. That's 6. Let's see, that's going to go a long way because neither of these can be 6. This can't be 9. 3, 5 looking at this cell, which is an 8. Okay, this is 3, so this can't be 3. And that's not 3, and that's not 3, and that's not 3. Okay, do I have a 1? Yes, I have a 1, 5 pair. So, this can't be 1 or 5. This is 2 or 9. This one can't be 1 or 5 either, so that's 2 or 9. Well, I've got a 2, 9 in here, so this can't be 2. Let's see, does that do anything else? 2, 9, nothing else is 2 or 9. Let's see, a 6 is forced in here, but I don't know what good that does me from the perspective of box 9. I don't think it does a whole lot. Well, this 9 has told me for ages. The 2, 9 in box 4. So this can't be 2. This isn't 2 either. That forces a 2 in box 1. There's only one space left for it. So crucially, these are not 2. I've forced a 2 into the bottom of box 3. Oh, this is irritating. Can't do anything with box 1. I don't think I can do anything with box 2, and box 3 is now a royal mess. Is there anything else I can just write in now? I'm not sure I see it. Yeah, the middle 3 rows are pretty much done except for that 1-5 pair, but I don't know what to do from that point. Berg. Unless I'm missing things, but 1, 3, 5, 6, 7 are left for row 8. Can't be 1 or 3. This can't be 3, but can be anything else. This can't be 6, but could be anything else. This can't be 7 or 5, but could be anything else. This one is forced as 1 or 5. I mean, there has to be something I'm missing at this point. I seem to be stuck here. Column 2, I have 2/3 of 167, but I can't do anything else with that. Don't tell me that I basically lost the game at this point, but I feel like I might have. I got too many possibilities for too many digits all over the map. Uh, Q9 in box 9 says nothing else can be a 2 or a 9. Yeah, this can only be 1 or 6. This could still be anything. So could that. Well, a 9 is forced there. Let's see, are there any other digits I can put in? Let's see. 8, I have 3 of them. 4, I have 3 of them. 3, I only have 1 of them. And 2, I've got 2, but the third one's placed. don't know enough about 9 to say anything much. Two, three, four, 8. Okay. 8, looking at the leftmost 3 columns, I have 3 of them. 2, I have 3 of them. 3, I've got 2 of them, and I have 2 4s. But yeah, they're both forced into a 3-4 pair at the left of box 7. That leaves me with 1, 5, 6, 7, 9, and the only one I have a second one of is a 9, which I've already placed in the third one. Let's see, 8, 5, 4. Let's see, I have 3 8s. 4s I just placed. 5 I don't have enough information to make a decision on. 3, 6, 7, 2, 4, 9. I don't have much on those. What about the right third of the grid? 4, 8, 2, 6, 7, 9. I have 3 4s. I have 3 8s. 2. I have 2 2s, and the third one's forced. 6. I have 2 of them, and the third one's forced. 7. I got 3 of them. 9. I've got 2, and the third one's forced. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2. I don't have enough ones to say anything. 2 we already discussed. 3, I don't have enough to say anything. 4 we already discussed. 5, I don't have enough to say anything. 6, it has been booked. 7, I have 3 of them. 8, I have 3 of them. 9, and that's forced. Because 2 of them have been placed, and the third one is forced. Okay, now I have to start scanning rows. That's the only place for a 5 in box 1, I think. Now, that should go a long way toward filling out the rest of the grid, I hope. That 5 forces that to be a 1, that to be a 9, which tells me this is not 1, and this is not 1, so that is 1 by force. So that's not 1. And that's not 1. And that's not 1. I still got too many possibilities for those digits in row 1, but row 2, that gets me something. That's a 1. So by implication, that's a 5. Whoops. That will be a 1. These two are not 1 or 5. This one is going to go a long way towards filling out everything else. That's a 5 by 4. That's a 3 by 4. That turns into a 1. That 3, it comes down here. That's a 5. So this is not 5. Let's see, that's forced for a 1. That's not 1. And we'll get rid of the corner. 6, which now doesn't do any good. Let's see, this one up here tells me that's not 1. Oh, and that can't be 1. And that can't be 1. But I've got 2 3s, 2 6s, 3 6s, 3 7s, and at least 2 9s. Can't do much more with row 1. Let's see. There has to be at least one other digit I can just write in at this point. So why am I not seeing it? Well, it would help if I knew that that wasn't 5. Well, other than forcing a 5 in one of 2 places in box 8, which doesn't help me with a lot, from that point, let's see, are there any other digits I'm overlooking? Yes. That can't be a 1. Neither can that. Well, let's see. 5 in row 8 is now restricted to one of 2 places, the other spot being there. Now, I'm going to argue that based on the positions of these markings, this cell here is required to be a 5. Because that's the only one that satisfies the row and column restriction. Otherwise, both of these would be 5s, and then actually, let's see, this can't be 1. Alright, what on earth am I still missing? Let's see, this one can't be 1 or 3, because I placed it. That's down to 2 or 6. This one can't be 1 or 3, so that's down to 2 or 7. Well, that's irritating. Arg. How on earth do I unwind that? Oh, good grief. Come on, Colin. Let's see, 6, 7, and everything else in column 2 is filled out, and everything else in column 1 is filled out except for that 3, 4. Now, 5, 6, 7, 9 left. This can't be 5, 2 different ways. 5, 6, 7, 9 down here. This can't be 5, this can't be 9. This can't be 7, but I still have way too many spots for 6 and 9, along with 7. Let's see. 2, 9, 3, 6. This is easily figured out. We're down here. I feel like the key's in row 8 or something. Maybe row 7. But row 7 has an awful lot of ambiguity still in it. 5 and 8 are the only digits. And that 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 possibility is loomed large for an awfully long time. But that 4 goes along with that 4 and that 4. That just gives me an X-wing on 4s, which doesn't help me a whole lot. I don't have enough 3s or 6s to say anything yet. Ooh, hiss, grumble, grumble, grumble. What do I do with this? Yeah, I don't know what to do here. Oh, that 3-6 pair in column 6 has been staring at me for quite some time. This can't be 6, it must be 2. Okay, that tells me that's a 7. Really poor job of scanning the board today. This is not 7. This is also not 7. 3, 6. Nothing else can be 3 or 6. And this can't be 2 either, because I just placed it. So that, since that can't be 2, that's a 4, that's a 1. That 4 finally goes a long way towards telling me that's a 3, that's a 4. Okay, this 7 tells me there's my 3. This can't be 3 or 7. That's 2 or 9, but that's the only place for 2 in box 8. That's a 2. That 3 sorts out 6, 3. That's now a 9, that's now a 6. This is not 6. 2 different ways. That's not 6, and that's not 6. Now I've got another useless pair of digits that I can't do anything with. That 7 will tell me that's a 6. And that's a 7. This 6 tells me that's not 6. These corner 5s don't do me any good. Okay, this 2 tells me that's 9. That's 2. And that has to go a long way toward filling out the rest of the grid. Yep. That 9 tells me that's 7, which tells me that's 6, which tells me 5, 7, 5, 9. This 6 tells me 3, 6, and voila. Yeah, not my best scanning of the board today. If I'd scanned the board a little bit better, I'd been able to see it a lot easier. But I'll take the win.